Today we're going to be ranking all 90 One Piece Funko Pops from best to worst.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be tiering the best and worst One Piece Funko Pops. This was widely and highly requested again since my last one was about a year ago, and we've had at least almost 30 new One Piece Funko Pops since I made that video. Now, if you would like to do this tier alongside me in an additional tab on your computer or whatever, I will have it linked down below, so let's do it together. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Oh wait, we got to ask the question of the day. Question of the day. What's one of your favorite anime characters? Just let me know in the comments below. Top 3 or whatever. But anyways, so really quickly, I actually want to show you last year's just in case you missed the video here. So this is last year's list of what everything was looking like. So I had some big ones in the S tier like Trafalgar Law, Kaido, Nico Robin, because I love Nico Robin, so I'm biased. Also, by the way, this is all based off my own opinion, not on what's actually best. But we had Hungry Big Mom, Ace Cover, yada, yada, yada. Some of the F tier all the way at the bottom were Bonkichi, the Gear Second Chase, Big Mom, her Chase, the Child Big Mom, and all that. Just pops I didn't feel we really needed. So that's kind of what everything was looking at last year. As we go through this video, some of my opinions may have changed. We're just going to have to wait and see. We are ranking about 90 pops today, so I can't put everything in the S tier, which is the One Piece is Real tab. That's the highest you can go, and Y is the bottom. And I also took out E. I figured it was just too many, so this is what we're working with. Let's go ahead and get started here. So the first one is Shanks with the hat, the Chase variation of the regular. I really like that he has a straw hat, and I am a big fan of Shanks here. I don't know if it's like top tier One Piece pops for me though, so I think I'm gonna put this one in A, honestly. Now, Kaido here, we haven't seen in person just yet, but I feel like it's gonna look really good, so I'm gonna go ahead and just right off the bat say the highest, but I could change that in the future depending on what it looks like, but we'll put it at the highest for now. Okay, so this Luffy uppercutting punch where he was punching Kaido. The arm looks a little wonky in the in-person photos we saw, but it's not a horrible pop, and I really like Luffy's fit here. I'm going to go B for this pop, just because also I believe they have the wrong arm up. It should be the other arm if I'm not mistaken, so I don't want to rank it too high, but it's overall not a bad pop. It's Sanji. He's just kind of kicking there with his, I can never pronounce his kick move, but with the fire around his foot. Would have been a great glow pop back then, though. But they've definitely made some great Sanji pops since. So we have Soba Mask here. We also have Sangoro from Wano. But it's kind of the same where he's just flame kicking. But it's Sanji. There's not much crazy things you can do with him because his character involves kicking. So I'm going to say this is like, this is probably an A tier pop for me. Just because I think it's one of the best Sanji pops we actually have. Brook here, this is just nothing has topped this Brook so far that they've made. Even Samurai Brook's a great pop, but this is just, I don't know if they can top that. Luffy, Thousand Sunny, it's a great pop. I think it's the highest for me again. All of the ships so far have been great, but they do have an immense amount of detail, so it kind of just automatically puts them higher. The next one is our first Trafalgar Law, which I believe he's using Room Shambles here. I do like this pop. I think it has a great base stand to it. The Chase variation is really cool to it because he has the heart in his hand, but the glow is just like really terrible on that pop, if I remember correctly. I'm going to go A tier for this one. Let me just find the other one really quickly. And the glow is just not very good, so I'm going to go like C tier. I'm going to go C tier for that one just because even though the glow's not great and the chase is very simple, I like the fact that he has the heart in the hand. It's really funny and really cool. Our next one is Sugar here. So some of you guys might be seeing this one for the first time in this video. I haven't had a chance to do a Funko news on it just yet, but if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I did post about this one. So this was actually spotted overseas. We don't know where it's exclusive to just yet, but Sugar is actually from the Don Quixote family from Dressrosa with Doflamingo and all that. Pretty important character as well. The pop mold is actually pretty good. They pretty much nailed the character. I don't really know what else they could have done with her, honestly. So for that reason, I'm going to put her as like a C tier character to me. I like the mold. They did a good job. Wouldn't have been my first choice from Dressrosa, though. I think we should have gotten the Toy Soldier as a pop. We could have gotten Treble. We could have gotten, oh man, what's the Oh, what's the baby dude's name who dresses up as a baby for his wife? Oh man, that's gonna bug me. I can't remember, but you guys who know who I'm talking about. Rebecca, we could have gotten just more prominent characters first, but I like that they're doing more pops from that arc. So here's hoping we get some other ones. Korra would have been really great too. Next year is Gear 4, the first Gear 4 pop we got. Automatic top. That is, it's the best Luffy pop we have, honestly. Then we have the buff Chopper. I like this one, but I always felt that it looked a little squished in the neck, and it's always just, but I mean, pretty much it's true to the character, I'm pretty sure. So he's just always looked a little odd in pop form. I just don't think this one meshed very well. So I'm feeling kind of B tier. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling B tier for that one. Not too high, not too low. Then we have Soba Mask. This is like up there for me. This mold is just chef's kiss. I really love how it turned out. His chase, I can automatically throw in the garbage. Where's that chase? Yeah, he's just Y. And a Y being, why didn't he turn out as good as we hoped? Because they were going for like the invisible translucent style, and it turned out very candle waxy, and just nobody really wanted the chase. Samurai Brook here, I think this is a great metallic pop. It does look really great in person. I don't think it needed to be like a whole chase situation in my opinion. I think it would have been great as just a regular exclusive, or just maybe a 3-pack with Luffy, Chopper, and Brook. That would have been perfect. So I'm gonna go C tier for this one. I feel like I might have rated this lower last time. As for the chase, he's going to go in B here, just because I do like the metallic look for this, and this pop has grown on me a lot. I don't remember again if I put it higher or lower, but this is what I'm feeling right now. Then we have the original Zoro pop, which has a lot of charm to it still. So I think this one's going to go in A for me, honestly. Bonkichi, I've never really cared for this look of him, honestly, so he's D tier. I get why they made him Wano wave and all that, but he's just, I've never liked this pop. I don't know many people who do care for this. I think it was one of those things where people bought it because they couldn't afford the original one, myself included at the time. So yeah, the original Luffy pop I think is great. Time skip Luffy. There's so many Luffy pops now that it's hard to just rank them all like really high, you know. So I think I'm gonna go B tier because it fits the character, but it's not like whoa for me. Sabo, it's the only Sabo mold we have, and I like Sabo, so I think he's gonna go A tier. The Zoro pop is really great. He's gonna go A tier. Personally, I'm like skipping down. What am I doing? We'll get there eventually. Red Hawk, the chase is cool on this one. It makes sense to glow in the dark. I wish there was a little bit more glow in the face though, to kind of illuminate a little bit, but I understand it's a move that starts from the back. I do like the hockey fist in the back too that this one has. So I'm gonna go B. I guess B and C, like honestly, like I just wish it was just a glow exclusive right off the bat. So many chase things that just Luffy Taro, metallic was not necessary for this pop at all. It's just regular cloth he's wearing, you know, it's not like the armored one he has, so it's just why did we need an exclusive variation of this? Snake Man, I'm loving this. Where's the other Snake Man? He's somewhere around here. We'll find him in a second. Oh, there he is. So the exclusive, I really like the metallic shine on this one. Again, though, it wasn't really necessary. It really wasn't necessary to make him metallic. So this one's going to go in A. And I think I'm going to do Snake Man in like... I'm going to go C tier just because I like the metallic look to it. It is the better variation, but it's unnecessary. We didn't need it. So I don't want to put above me liking it. I mean, I know this is my own opinion, but I just, at the same time, I want to throw unnecessary pops further down, excuse me. Hungry Big Mom, immaculate mold. I'm going to go A tier for that. I think they did a really great job. I think she needed to be a little skinnier in this pop when I was looking at it back before this video. She needed to be a little bit more skinnier. But nonetheless, they did a good job. Again, A tier. It's a great pop. Carrot, beautiful pop. I think they did a really great job. I don't remember how the glow was on this one, though. Give me 1 second. Just looked it up. The glow is crazy on this one, so we're just going to skip ahead. We're going to grab the glow chase and probably put it in. Well, the mold's also really good. But my issue with this one is it should have been flocked and glow. That's how I feel. The eyes and the electricity glowing, and then the pop flocked. this would have been a great exclusive, like an amazing exclusive then. Not saying it's not great, but it should have been flocked. So for that, I'm going to put the chase in A tier and probably the regular in B tier, because even anything, the regular could have been flocked and the chase could have just been glow, you know, making it a little bit more worth it to buy both, because otherwise it's the same pop, just glow. So you really only need the chase. You understand what I'm going for, or where I'm coming from there? Kaido, beautiful pop. I love how that turned out so much. That is just the highest of the high for me. Chopper, the original Chopper is really good. He's probably going A tier. I think it really fits the character and they did a good job. Nami, I hope we get another really good Nami pop. The Onami pop from Wano is really cool here, but Nami has so many really cool moments. I wish we could have something with her, like a pop and buddy with like Zeus. I think that would be really cool. So I think I'm gonna go B tier for Nami. Like, I just right in the middle, you know, kind of how I feel with like the Luffy pop essentially. Armored Luffy, I think I'm feeling the same. It was unnecessary to make these pops at the same time, just because they were barely shown. Like Chopper wears it for a while, but it wasn't a variation that we really need. So I think for that, the regular one, I'm gonna go C tier. And where's the chase variation? The chase metallic, it makes sense. It's armor, so I might go now. Actually, I kind of feel the same, because like Luffy literally was the one who like almost immediately took it off, or just didn't wear it for a very, very long time. So I'm kind of in the middle of like, it's a really great pop set, but to give every single one a chase is just so obnoxious that I feel it should have just originally been a 3-pack and they should have called it done. But they made more money as a chase, obviously. Jinbei here. So Jinbei, he does have the chase variation. Where is his chase? I made it a little easier to try to like put them with the box. Oh, there it is. Okay. So Jinbei, the regular one, the chase was very simple. Just an outfit swap, unfortunately. I think the Jinbei pop's really cool. I don't like that. I think he should have been a 6-inch pop, though, because he's a really big character. But I don't want to knock him for that because the mold is still really cool. So I think I'm going to put Jinbei in A. And his chase, I'm just feeling like a D tier because it's just, why, you know? I feel like I'm going to move Luffy down. Because like Brook, I think it just looks really good in the metallic. But I feel like if I put Luffy there, I should put Brook down lower. So actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them all in C tier because I'm just in the middle. And that includes Chopper too, because I'm just in the middle about these. And I think I might have even placed these lower last year. All right, Odin here. So Odin's pop is actually really cool. And I really like Odin's character. I even wish we got to see more of him. I'm going to go A tier though, because there's nothing too crazy going on. But he is using his like 2-sword style. So that's really cool. But if they added like some of the like abilities of him like using his sword techniques, that would have made it for a really, you know, better pop. But for a basic simple Odin pop, they really nailed the character. So he's A tier for me. Buggy, they nailed it. They killed it. I can't wait to see the other Buggy that's coming where he's the Warlord Buggy. Again, those are easy places. Ace, really great. I wish we got that as a standalone pop with the flames all over. That's a great pop in there. Whitebeard, love how he turned out. I even really love the hair chase. Like, this is an outstanding, I don't even know where, oh, there it is. Outstanding chase, they really did. Like, I love the fact that he was younger there. Just love it. This one, nobody really asked for a little Big Mom, honestly. It wasn't a hot seller. It's still in stock at most places. Just nobody asked for that. Like, love Big Mom. Her character kind of grew on me as I watched more about her, as she did different things. I also, like, love-hate relationship with Big Mom. Goldie Roger, such a simple chase with a hat. Not really a thing we needed for a chase. I think him just with his hat would have been perfect. But then again, we also got the cover with his hat. So in turn, it kind of nullified the original chase that everybody paid so much for. But I believe he's also in a different outfit in that too, if I'm not mistaken, with the cover. Anyways, though, Goldie Roger, I think it works. I really like his hat one. So I think his hat's going to go in A for me, and then probably his regular pop's going to go in B. They both look really great, but it's just not really a chase situation we needed. Zoro Inma, it was an A tier pop for me. It turned out so cool. The glow, it's kind of hard to get glow a little bit, but if it wasn't glow, you're just looking at the pop at face value. Beautiful pop. Yamato, really great pop, really colorful pop. I think they're both in a like just top tier for me. Love how these turned out, and I understand the chase situation here. It really makes sense. Then we got the One Piece Shanks. This one's kind of like, as I looked more at it and discussed it with more people, there's just not a lot they could have done with his wanted poster. So I understand the pose, even though it doesn't look too different from the original pop, unfortunately. So I'm just in the middle with that Shanks cover. Gold Roger cover. Different outfit. But he's the king of the pirates. All right, I'm going to give him A for being king of the pirates. But he's not like my, oh my god, I love him character, you know. Doflamingo, I do hope we get a new pop of him. But I like Doflamingo's character. He's going to go A tier for me. The Gear Second Luffy was a disappointing pop all around. I think they really got the pose right, but the skin tone wrong. And then the smoke, I think they could have done a little bit of a better job on. But it's not overall a terrible pop. There's just issues with it. I'm going to go B tier for the second, your Gear Second. And that chase is just, the hockey fist was just, oh my god, such a terrible chase. Then we have the Luffy cover. This one's going to go in B tier for me just because they didn't give him a mouth. And he's literally smiling in the poster behind him. And we saw in Gear 5, it works. So, Y on the 4-pack, so unnecessary. Chopper, I'm going to go Y with the regular, and then Flocked was really good. I'm going to go B tier. But the reason I put his regular pop in Y, actually, I think I have the swap. No, I think that's the Flocked one. But anyways, because it should have just been Flocked to begin with. We didn't need two variations of this. And it just sucks that they did that. It's basically just a cash grab situation. This Wano wave, I don't feel too crazy about the pops. I think they turned out really good. They nailed the looks. But I think I'm going to go like B tier for most of these, honestly. I like Usopp's more than some of the other ones. This one, though, Nico Robin. That's like up there. That is such a beautiful looking pop. And I think she had one of the best Wano looks out of all the characters. For Nosuke here, I think I'm going to put him in B tier too, even though he's a great pop. I have Nico Robin bias, so that's why she's all the way up. She's also going to go up there. It's not even a discussion. She's the best One Piece girl. Sorry, not sorry. Missed opportunity for a glow pop, but he turned out beautifully. Love it. Carrot, I am in the situation where Carrot should have been the regular pop and her Sulong form should have been the flocked variation. And I stand by that. Also, they could have made the regular Carrot flocked, but this should have been the chase. It just should have been, and it's so disappointing. Katakuri, I'm going to go A tier because I really like the pop and I like his character, but he should have been a 6-inch pop. He's a big character. They should have scaled him up a little bit. Kaido Beast, easy top pick. Easy top pick. Her glow, B tier. I'm sorry. It's just not that great of a glow. Actually, I'm even going to go C tier for her glow. It's not that great of a glow. Anybody saying it is, respectfully, I disagree. But you can have your opinion too. But she's going to go lower on the scale. I like that they made the effort, but I think it could have been better. It should have been like a full glow, honestly. It would have made for a crazy glow on that. Caesar Clown, he's up there for me. I don't love his character, but that mold is just top tier, and I can't deny it. Zoro, top tier. The Soge King, or Sniper King, or whatever you want to refer to him as, that's where I kind of run into some issues here. So I was checking the time of the video. I think this is going to be a longer one because 90 pops, but Sniper King. Oh, I think we're getting interrupted by Yuffie. Hi, come here. You want to say hi? She probably wants to take a nap, but right here, purring. Yeah, she wants to take a nap. She's going to be on my lap for the rest of this video. Hopefully she doesn't attack anything on the desk. Lay down. I gotta move back a little bit. She's getting a little chunky lately. Anyways, back to him. I like both pops. I like that he has a slingshot in his hand and I don't remember which one's the chase. I think it's the slingshot is the chase. But the stance with his arms crossed is also iconic in itself. So I feel evenly about these, and I think I'm going to go A tier for both of them. Mihawk, we saw in person. Little bummed about the eyes, but I still think they did a good job on his pop. So I'm going to go at the top because I do like Mihawk's character. Gear 5, this one, not the worst pop. This is the first Gear 5 pop we saw. The chase is, I'm sorry, the chase just isn't that good. Like, it's just not that great of a chase. It should have been a full glow, so I'm going why? Like, why did you butcher my man like that? And I'm going to go with the Gear 5 first pop. I'm going to go B tier. I'm going to be fair here and go B tier just because if he had the smile at the very least, it would have made for a fantastic pop. Red Eyes would have been just, you know, apple on top, cherry on top. Yeah, cherry on top. I think that's the same. Ace here. It's first Ace pop. I like the cover Ace version better, so I think I'm going to go kind of B tier for Ace, even though I like it. And actually, I'm going to go A tier for Ace. I think he's a good pop. Luffy Gear 5, laughing, he's up there, of course. I'm curious where everybody would put this one, how you feel about that pop. Original Frankie pop. I can go A tier here. I think I'm going to go A tier. We should be getting a General Frankie this year, I think, too. Big Mom with the homies, love this pop. I love that prop. Crocodile, I kind of wish they used his Devil Fruit a little bit more. Great chase opportunity here, or exclusive opportunity where he's like part sand or something, but they did at least give a little sand tornado in his hand. And I like Crocodile's character, so I'm going to go A tier. Luffy Taro, again, just with the Wano fits, I'm just feeling right in the middle. Original Law, he has his hand up like he's about to use his Devil Fruit. I'm going to go B tier for that Law. Do I have any Law? Yeah, I have that one in A tier. I like that one better, yeah. Original Usopp. I hope we get God Usopp. That'd be great. I'm going to go... I'm going to go A tier. It matches the character. I think it's fair to put A tier. Kid is up there for me still. He's a great mold. Hopefully we see him use his Devil Fruit more in a pop in the future. The regular Shanks, where do I have the other Shanks with the hat at? I probably have him at A tier. Yeah. Regular Shank, it's a good pop. You know, it's Shanks. It's nothing more, nothing less. So I'm going to go B tier. Flock Chopper. I just kind of wish they put him flocked from the beginning. But we didn't have a lot of One Piece pops at the time, so I get it at the time. But I kind of feel both are the same. It's just, you know, it's flocked. So Boa Hancock. I think her first pop's great. I would love to see them attempt her arch back as a pop. I think that'd be funny. You know, they got the Luffy Gear 5 kind of head tilt, so they can maybe do her. It looks so weird as a pop, though. I'm going to go A tier for Boa just because I do like her character and it pretty much matches. But we could get one in the future where she has like the snake around her, maybe as a deluxe. Somebody was mentioning that. That could be really cool. Okay, so at this point in the video, I'd like to do kind of like last calls. Looking at the top tier list, I think I put way too many in there. I got to do some adjusting here. I think I'm moving down Whitebeard because I want to give him the same treatment as Katukuri because Katukuri should have been a bigger pop and Whitebeard should have been a bigger pop. So I think I'm going to move those two. I'm going to move this one down. I'm going to move the chase down because it's a really good chase, but I think I just like the regular Whitebeard look better. Let's see who else in here. If we compare to like Kid to some of these other pops, I don't know if he's like Kaido level, you know, for me. That's where it gets tough. I think I also want to move Yamato down to A. Fantastic pop for both of them. I think they're both great. This is where it's getting tough. There's just so many good pops. That's the problem. Nico Robin automatically goes in there. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think I'd have so many big moms up here either. I still think this is one of the best Brook pops. I like as far as Book's character goes, I gotta put him at the top. I think they did a really good job with Zoro. Nothing happened. Love that piece. I think Mihawk could be moved down. I think not giving him his eyes was a big missed opportunity there. But I still think they really killed it with nailing the character design. So I'm going to go A for him. Can I move anything? I think I just need to move down Usopp. Because it's a good pop, but we'll probably get a better one in the future. Really like Crocodiles. He only has one pop. like Odin's. I don't want to put too much in A tier either because it's supposed to be like a good tier too. So I'm gonna move down Jinbei because he should have been bigger. I like Doflamingo's spot. I think I want to keep him there. Oh man, this is so tricky. I think I want to move Red Hawk up to A tier and move the regular one to B tier. No, I think I'm gonna keep him in C just because it should have just been a glow right off the bat. But it's still great pop. This Chopper. I don't want to have both choppers here. Flocked is the better variation, obviously. I think I'm going to move him down to B with some of the other Straw Hats. I think the final one I want to move down is this Zoro here. Because like when you look at him like Zoro Nothing Happened or Zoro with Inma or Zorojiro, he just doesn't compare to those, even though it's like a great simplistic Zoro. I'm going to move him down to B tier. And I'm going to move Snake Man up to the top tier. Just because I love that mold. He looks so freaking sick.
So guys, that was my ranking for all 91 One Piece Funko Pops. There are so many now in the last 2 years. It's insane. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button down below, as well as share with me on Twitter or in your Instagram stories or wherever your lists. I would love to see where you guys put everything. I am going to end off the video here by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And lastly, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.